Happy Monday. Happy August. Good Lord. Where is the year going? Time, please slow down. Or a different way to look at that is it's not gonna. So I just need to get my poop in a scoop and get on the train. Because that's literally the feelings that I've been feeling. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I'm tired of saying, time, please slow down. I'm about ready to say, you know what? I need to get my poop together and do it with the time that's going, the time that I have. Okay. Yes. And sometimes we just literally need to find our scoop. But so we're going to do some shout outs for the month of July. So we are going to start with those people that welcomed someone to Plexus, whether restarting or for the first time. Anyway, building those relationships and starting those, helping those people get started to their best health and finances, health and happiness and finances. Okay, so we had Woody and I with one, Tiffany Jacobson with one, Taylor Bohach with one, Tabitha McTavish also one, Kristen Melton one, Kayla Kimenow one, June Johnson one, Jennifer Kohler one, Gert Shanahan one. Then we had Michael Reinsch with two, Lacey Hull also with two. Then we had Lexi Kellner with three, and Taylor Hamill with four. So super exciting for, yes, so many plus ones. Then we had brand new rank promotion, Tiffany Jacobson, senior silver. That's awesome. So you know what also that means is Taylor Hamill is more than halfway to the Icon Club. So I'm pretty sure she was at 5 total without looking, but I'll get that and put it in the chat. But then also has one senior silver. So she needs one more senior silver and I think 5 more, but I will confirm that as well. And then I know we have Lexi and Lacey that are 8 or 9 in, and then we just need to get those other 1 or 2 and then get those 2 senior silvers for Icon Club. You're going to be Icon Club. You're going to be hearing more about that. Okay, so then for holding rank last month, we had Kaylee Wright held gold, Lacey Hull senior gold, Lexi senior ruby, and Woody also senior ruby. So congratulations for them. And then from this last month, y'all know that we talked about people that grew in points in their business. So we are going to highlight those people that grew, even if it's by 1 point. I don't care. You grew. So we had Tabitha McTavish, Courtney Spangler, Valerie Kellner, Mary Reed, Mari Gomez, Molly Dye, Ashley Elise, I'm sorry, Bailey Veith, Michael Reinsch, Aaron Donovan, Blair Ryan, June Johnson, Kirsten Berkland, Molly Skomer, Leah Danielson, Carrie McCasland, Amber Brown, Kim Hartig. Sorry, you just threw me off. Amber Brown, Kim Hartig, Jennifer Kohler, Lexi Kellner, Julie Wright, Kristen Schultz, Woody Giddings, Taylor Bohach, Sandra Vessels, Kathy Benny, Whitney Montoya, Tiffany Jacobson, Kristen Melton, Timmery Smith, and drum roll please, the top 2 with the highest point growth for the month of July, Marty Nealon and Taylor Hamill. So congratulations. And only that's a lot of point growth. You guys, it's my page is double-sided that I printed out. So that is super awesome. So continue, and we talked about this last week about building those relationships, not just working on selling a product, but building that relationship. And that's where all of that is going to continue to come from. With that being said, was there something else I was supposed to talk about, or was I handing it over to you now?
I think that was everything. We are obviously crushing bedtime on a Monday night over here. Hopefully you can't hear the baby crying. Like it's a bedtime just different on Mondays. I don't know why. It's because I'm trying to be somewhere, you know. Okay, well, I'll start incentives, and if you think of it, and rummy. Okay, August. Let's talk about August. There's something different about August. Anybody notice that there's something different about August? That there's not a lot for August at this point, which we can either sit around and humble bumble and be mad that there's not something to earn and that there's nothing to offer and all of the things, or we can just decide that right now is going to be a really, really great time to talk to people. I can't turn it down. I have to talk and you have to be quiet. We ain't turning it down right now. Um, just a really good time to get into conversations without the intention of selling Plexus. And I can almost promise if you're going to take that challenge and really focus on getting into conversations and starting new conversations, people are going to buy Plexus because your heart is in the right place. And I feel like that reset was needed for me personally, maybe for you, maybe not for you, but that's I mean, really that's what we have. You can choose one way or the other of the fork to look at it. And I think I'm gonna choose that fork. No, Graham's done talking. Now it's mommy's turn. So incentives for August. Right now we have the perk featured product that is MetaBurn. So we have that to share with our current customers.
Or Mike and Adam.
I don't know where Adam went. I need you to be quiet, please.
Okay.
Okay, and then we have Icon Club. Like she said, we're going to hear more and more and more and more about Icon Club because it's a big deal. First of all, it's a refresh in your business. It's literally focusing on the things that matter and moving the needle in your business. Icon Club. We went through 4 weeks of training with Eric Warre. If you need to go back, you can go back and find all of those in the Go app, or you can get into action. That way we can get closer to being an icon in the Icon Club. The Icon Club goes through December. So I feel like this just might need a little bit of clarification. The Icon Club goes through December to be a founding icon. You can earn it in August, September, October, November, December. We still have time to earn Icon Club. The reason I need you to go with Dad, please. I'll see you in the morning. I love you so much. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Welcome back. Okay, so the reason that you're hearing so much about Icon Club in August is because when you become an icon by August 31st, so the end of this month, you're going to roll into the Cancun contest that starts September 1st, August, September. Cancun contest starts September 1st. I really don't want to like fumble and screw this up and make it more confusing. Cancun contest starts September 1st. When you are in the Icon Club by August 31st, you're going to start that Cancun contest. I keep wanting to call it convention contest. I'm trying so hard not to screw it up. Cancun contest with 800 credits, which is halfway to the Cancun trip, which will be in February. So that's why you're hearing so much about Icon Club right now, because you're going to roll into Leaders Retreat in Cancun halfway there on September 1st. So that's why it's a big deal. You're going to be able to get into the Icon Club through December, but that's why it's a big deal in August. If you were like needing a reason to be like, okay, actually I'm gonna lock in and do this. To get into the Icon Club, it's enrolling 10 new level 1 VIP customers with 100 PV or more and developing 2 first-time level 1 senior silvers. So if you have any questions about that, it backdates to any VIPs from June. So you might actually already have VIPs going toward it and you didn't even realize. June to December by August 31st for the 800 credits to Cancun, because that contest starts September. Did I say it all right? Did I screw any of it up? I was like really trying hard not to screw that part up. The other thing about being in lots of conversations right now, even though there's not a offer this $10 off or earn this for helping so many people, is because we start Cancun contest in September. So the more conversations you're in right now, the easier it's going to feel. I mean, essentially I hate to say that it's going to be easy, but the easier it's going to feel when we get to September and then you have the credits, like you know what the credits are going to be, and then you can start earning the trip because we're going to Cancun in February. In case you didn't know, put it on your calendar. Okay, and then we have senior gold fly-in. And when I was talking to mom about this, I was like, I feel like this part of August, because we're going to talk in a second here about how August is going to shift, but this part of August is literally about zooming out and thinking bigger. Like, yes, sign 3. Yes, sign 10. Yes, help somebody go senior silver. But really right now, zoom out and look at your goals. Look at senior gold fly-in. How far away is that for you? How many, after you sign your 10 and bring in 2 senior silvers, really how far away is senior gold fly-in? Because I bet it's not as far as you think. How far away is rubies on the rise? Because I'll bet it's not as far as you think. How far is emerald or whatever your next chunk is? We have the senior gold fly-in. And then we still have fast start to offer people. And we have silver stars, which we don't talk about often enough. So I'm just going to talk on it right now for a second. Silver stars is I'm just going to read it right off. I'm on the incentives page. So this is not from memory. This is from the website. A monthly recognition program open to silver through ruby brand ambassadors. Definitely thought that used to be senior ruby. I'm not qualified for this. That's annoying. It rewards the top 3 Plexus brand ambassadors from the US who have successfully helped the most members in their first 3 levels rank up to silver. So silver's in your level 1, 2, and 3. You have the most in a month and you're going to earn a silver star trip, which is another trip to corporate, just like the senior gold fly-in. So that's silver star. We have diamond destination and emerald extravaganza, which I feel like we need to talk about because they go on the Alaskan cruise in September. And I'm so excited. And then next year we all get to go to Mexico together. So that is incentives. Hopefully I kept that all straight like it was in my brain. And then keep in mind, we still have 100 PV clubs. So you can still tell people that getting started before the 15th is going to get them entered to win $100 cash. And that's not something that you have to cover, which is so nice. We also have the thank you post giveaway. We had 2 thank you posts in July. So those were our 2 $50 winners. So definitely think that we can be leaning on that more, using that more. And there are examples in the comments of the thank you post in Success Starts With You, and it's pinned to the top. Okay, and then as far as August, like schedule things coming, we still have our weekly messenger chats on Thursday nights before Meet Plexus. So the goal of that is to get them into the messenger chat, and then from the messenger chat, they are automatically invited at the end to hop on the Meet Plexus for the products. Then on the kickoff call, balloons. This is important. This is that we have the balloons. August 11th, go ahead and pencil that on your calendar. There's going to be a special announcement, and that I have in quotes from when I was watching the kickoff call for that week incentive back to school. For that week back to school. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be a for that week thing. It's coming on the 11th and it's back to school themed. Not sure what it is, not sure who it's for, not sure how great it's going to be. I'm sure it's going to be great, but August 11th, that's when that comes. And then August 13th is the Rising Leaders Retreat pre-launch call. So they're going to lay out the contest and exactly what that's going to look like. So when we roll into September 1st, we're going to know exactly what earns credits, how much credits everything is going to earn, and what it's going to look like for the Rising Leaders Retreat. We'll know the contest. They're going to go in depth over the resort, which is real bougie. And then they're also going to drop a fun incentive to get you started sooner. Again, I'm not sure what that means. I'm just literally taking the quotes right out the kickoff call because I don't know what it is, but I just want you to have those 2 things on your calendar. August 11th, special announcement for that week, back to school. And August 13th, the Rising Leaders Retreat pre-launch, where they're going to go over the contest, which is going to be so handy to know. That way we're not like on September 1st trying to wrap our heads around the contest and trying to get back in conversations and trying to follow up and trying to close the month and trying to start a new month. And la, 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 la. So we're going to know. We're going to know on August 13th. And then August 31st, again, is the last day to walk into the Rising Leaders Retreat Cancun contest with 800 credits. Typically, helping a new VIP get started, there's been different like tiers based on how big their order is, but typically you earn like 25 or 50 credits per VIP. So that's how big the 800 credits is, like that gift. That's a lot of VIPs that you're going to be, I mean, help 10 and 2 senior silver is going to get you 800, which would get you a ton of credits also. But I think that's all I have. Unless I missed anything. It's not starfruit guava. It's prickly pear lime is over 80% sold out. So if you want that and you have it like on a one-time subscription, you need to move that subscription up or just go ahead and place the order. Because if it's on a one-time subscription and they run out, it will be removed. Those aren't like reserved bags for later in the month. What else? Did I miss anything? All in August starts. The reset is going on right now, and then it starts next Monday. So you have that going on. And we have our 5 to Thrive going on in Success Starts With You, which is just a simple way for you to get people re-engaged, taking their products, especially when I was talking to Lacey about this, she said for people who have products like backed up that just need to get restarted. Yes, get them in, even though they missed day 1, 2, 3, and I mean 4, unless they're like moving their bodies and doing all the things and just not talking about it. They can still just go ahead and start tomorrow. Like just bring them in, have them start tomorrow, tell them about it. And then all in starts next week. I think that's it. Anything else? Okay. Cool beans. That's all for me.
Does anybody have any questions about any of that? It's super simple. Get in the conversation. And it doesn't matter. I saw a post today. I don't remember who posted it, and I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was, it doesn't matter that you set a New Year's resolution. It doesn't matter that you maybe did a 3-month resolution. It doesn't matter that it's, you said I'll finally start August 1st and now it's August 4th. It doesn't matter. You are right where you're supposed to be. And the only way, if you are frustrated, the only way that is going to change is you yourself choosing to make that change. Because, I mean, I would love to be able to do it for you. There is no magic other than being in conversations, to be quite honest. But it is ultimately up to you to make that change of you being frustrated with where you're at. So with that, we're going to roll into 35 to Thrive. Let me stop the recording. Oh, not the meeting. Shoot. Oh, Lord. Yep. Got it.